Hi everyone, this is Astria Jupiter. I hope everyone in my tribe is doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for today's premiere. And we're heading to main story now. At this point, I have done all of the side quests and errands that are available. There will be a couple more that open up as I progress through the story. Off recording, I actually went through and did all of the hunting grounds. I didn't even say that correctly. I did all of the hunting grounds and got those completed. So we are on track for being able to actually finish up and hopefully get the platinum on this file. So hopefully all the rest of the trophies that I need will trigger. Anyway, we're going to go to the Grave Hoard today. So let's go check out what that's all about. Here we go. Now what I'm hoping for is it's storming outside, so I'm hoping that my power stays on. And otherwise what I'll do is I'll create a save, and worst case scenario, I redo it again. So with the completion of the hunting grounds, I'll show you that. I was able to get all of my blazing suns at all the hunting grounds. And I've done this before, and there's videos already of the hunting grounds completed for all the blazing suns. So I just didn't record it again. I know this is on the remastered version, but that process is the same. So anyway, I got all of the suns, and as a result, I was able to finish the side quest, the Weapons of the Lodge, where Weapons of the Lodge has now been completed. And as a result, I now have an extra set of the Adapt Lodge Blast Sling, the Rope Caster, and the Warbow. And I'll just keep them. I mean, I already use them. I already have them set up. I have the Banuk versions now, but see, I already have the Adept Lodge Warbow. And I do use the Rope Caster and the Blast Sling, so I'll just leave those as is and keep them in my inventory for posterity. So I'm going to save this one just in case I lose power. I can go back to this one and do a new one, new video. So the second one for today. Oops. And then let me do this one will be for now. Okay, so I have two of the same files, but I'll continue saving on the top file now. Let's go to the Grave Hoard. Sorry, my watch died. I need to switch out my watch real quick first.
Here's to Avade. He may dress a bit too fancy, but he made a place in the sun for that.
Almost done. All right. Checklist up. Grave Hoard. I love this music.
Eclipse.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own, all right?
Get eyes on him! Where did they go?
Forget about traveling. Right. Grave Hoard. In the shadow of a metal devil. Great. This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about. With Banuk territory just above.
You can hear!
Oh, that does it. Time to take a look around the room. They're inside too.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
A battle. Frozen in ice and time.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
Operation Enduring Victory.
A live one. And it's pissed.
Whatever
We've
it
got
was,
no mobility
it
in
seemed
here.
to
It'll
turn
punch
out
right
really
through
well.
us.
We hold the hedge at all costs. Then push back out.
Are you getting this, Silence? Silence?
Yana!
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the fountains.
Another day in the life.
Record time, we close.
Anthem RB on point. Hoorah!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Stranded necklace. That's from Death Stranding. So there's 3 stranded items. That's cool. I didn't know about these. I didn't realize what they were from. Hold on, let me find that checklist because I have that down. Where are the checklists? Easter eggs. Did I do Hunter's Blind? There's the checklist. Okay, hold on. Stranded items. There we go. Stranded. I got the stranded necklace. Okay. Did I do Hunter's Blind? No, I think that might be one of the new ones that I'm... Let me make sure. Easter eggs. Kojima, those are the Death Stranding. Questline. Armory, I've got that. Let's see. Checklists. Main quests. No, it's not part of that. Is it part of the... So the trophies. Checklists. Side quests. Oh, where is that one? Hunter's Blind. Oh no, I did do Hunter's Blind. So I must have already gotten the... I must have already given it to me. I mean, I already had it, obviously, from my New Game Plus. But let's see here. Do I have 2? Yeah, I have 2. Duh. Okay, I got it already. Okay. So let's go back to... Okay, those are all the things here. The next 2 stranded items are in different locations. So, okay, time to go down. I think I've got everything in here.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
What was this place?
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
I'd have to ditch something.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty.
4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us.
The furnishings
Less
were
of us now.
metal.
And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone.
It was the
Like a
metal
family
world.
business on hard
Guess I'm
times,
used to it.
only... This isn't my family. It's not with you.
Just one bed. Maybe their war chief's room. Red light. Guess that means no power. Some kind of code.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
3 power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1.
Oops. That's a long way down.
Three power lines, 3 sources. That makes 1. Useful information. That's 2. 1 more. That did it. Sounds like that did it. Tools being used. And voices. More clips. Must be another way in. Another power cell. I only need 1 more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yay! And then that last one will be at Gaia Prime. Although I can't trigger that one with this file, so I've already triggered it on the other file. But I still need to collect it because it's still part of this game.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Weapons. Looks like I'm clear.
Shooting! Over here! I give up. The shadow doesn't leave me alone. I will teach you to...
No room. No space.
Oh, I think I remember this, and it's really kind of sad.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs. I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
That is so sad. This whole thing this is a rough level just because of the storyline. Ugh.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Full already. What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Okay, here we go. Big Deathbringer time. Not sure if I'm ready for it. This could be interesting. Okay, give me one moment. I will be right back. I'm going to grab it. Well, I didn't mean to do that. That was just me just setting my controller down. Give me one moment. I'll be right back, and then we'll go in and get this thing done. All right, let's see if we can get this done.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out! Sun and shadow.
Another Komish. And this one can move. I'm ready. Gotta be.
Yeah, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I didn't move when I was supposed to. This could take me a couple of times.
Another Kopish. And this one can move.
was kind of scary. That was very scary. Intense, intense, intense.
Got too much already. I can't spare the weight. Can't carry more.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose after all.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I sent a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing. Oh my god. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
Okay, where am I? Way up here. Wow. I guess I get to jump.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Whee! 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 Oh shit! Oh god.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Okay, let me find a campfire, and then that will be it for... Let me get close to where we need to be. Yep, right about here. This is a fun one, but we'll do that next stream. Oh, you know what? Let's go talk to Rost, and we'll stay there at home. Let's see if there's anything new there.
Hi, Rost. I'm back. It's been a while. I went to the Grave Hoard. It lived up to its name. Millions of people fought and died to give Elizabeth the time she needed to finish Zero Dawn. The weapon she built, it wasn't there, but I found out where she built it. A secret base west of here. Right under Sunfall. The capital of the Shadow Carja. So, getting inside, it's gonna take some doing. Before I can get into the Zero Dawn base, I'm gonna have to crash the Eclipse focus network. It's complicated. I know where to go. Silence says it won't be too dangerous, but since when do I trust him? I've got to do it. I need to know what Elizabeth built. The weapon that stopped the war machines. And the connection between us, it's still a mystery. One I intend to solve. Well, I got a focus network and all to crash, so guess I should be going. Alone.
Alone. Cool. Okay.
So many memories. It's not home anymore.
All right, that will do it for today's premiere. A little bit on the shorter side, just about an hour and 20 minutes. But actually, hour and 25 minutes. And the noise is too loud. Hold on, I don't want it to take in... there we go. I don't want it to bleed through. But yeah, thank you all so much, my tribe, for hanging out with me and chatting. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and that way we can hang out again at a future premiere or a live stream. Yeah, this is such a sad one. That one is pretty heartbreaking. It's not as heartbreaking. Well, it all is heartbreaking, but we're getting into the meat of the game now because I'm back into the main quests. So that'll do it for me for tonight. Thank you for chatting. I hope everybody has a fantastic afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're at, and I will catch you at the next premiere. Thank you, my tribe. Bye.
My friend in the virtual land, with a game controller in your hand. Your laugh echoes through the chat's bound. You're the legend in this pixel town. Gaming nights, we conquer rounds. Side by side, our hero helms. Every victory, every loss. Together we're the gaming boss. That's Pokemon trainer, fluent and skilled. Battles intense, our rivals always thrilled. Catching them all, your favorite request. Trea, you're simply the very best. Gaming nights, we conquer rounds. Side by side, our hero helms. Every victory, every loss. Together we're the gaming boss. Pixels and bytes, our friendship enshrined. In this world, we're forever entwined. From leveling up to epic quests, together, Trea, we are the best. Gaming nights, we conquer realms. Side by side, our hero helms. Every victory, every loss. Together, we're the gaming boss. Our hero helms. Every victory, every loss. Together we're the gaming